Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you guys have never been here before, my name is China, and if you have, once again, welcome back. So guys, today I'm going to be doing a video dedicated to spring. So it is the springtime here in Atlanta. I know everyone's spring kind of looks a little bit different, but these are some fragrances that I have for springtime if you want to stand out. Okay, these are standout spring fragrances. So that also means that if you don't want to stand out, then these aren't ones to necessarily go for. They're not very subtle. They're very they're more standout and in your face. So if you would like to see the fragrances that I am referring to, please keep on watching. Guys, so I have about 6 fragrances here that I'm going to talk about. Some of them are newer in my collection, some of them are older. I have a couple more bolder ones, more fresher ones, but they all have their own character. They're not really subtle. So the first one I'm going to go ahead and start with. I will put the notes up on the screen, but I'm not going to go through notes when I talk about them, just because this is my personal opinion about how I feel about them. The first one I'm going to talk about is literally been one of my favorites, one I've been wearing non-stop. I have gotten so many compliments on, and it really does project. It smells really well. It lasts basically all day. Guys, this one is Apple Brandy on the Rocks by Kilian. So if you've seen any of my other fragrance videos, I have talked about this one. And guys, this one has notes of pineapple in it. It's kind of gives me like a pineapple cinnamony type of touch, but it's very refreshing. It's it has that brandy to it, it has that booziness to it, but it's very open and refreshing. So I like wearing this on more cooler days. So it's springtime, but it's not hot. It's still kind of it's a windy day, or it's a cooler spring day. If you have those, Atlanta is up and down all the time, and we're still in spring, but we get really hot days as well as cool days. So this is one that I really like to wear on the cooler days, and it just smells really good. It is marketed as a unisex fragrance, which of course we all know that all fragrance is unisex, so wear what you want. But this one is marketed as a unisex fragrance, and this one just is so effortless, and it just blows in the wind, so it follows you. It's it has a really great sillage, has a really great, what do they call it when it's just in the air? It just spends time in the air, and it's very breezy. It's light, but it's not, but it just smells really, really good. I don't know, guys, this one is really one of my favorites that I'm wearing right now, and it is perfect for spring. So that is Apple Brandy on the Rocks by Kilian. Okay guys, so the next one I'm gonna get into was a fragrance that I had on my fragrance list, but I didn't buy. I actually had my husband get this one for me for Christmas, and that one is Burberry Her, or Her by Burberry. So this one is a very pretty fragrance. It's very feminine, I say. It has notes of strawberry in there. It has fruity notes. People do compare this one to the Baccarat Rouge. I know the same perfumer made it, but and I get that hint of what they're referring to, but it does smell very different to me. It doesn't have the depth of Baccarat Rouge. It's very fruity, floral type of fragrance. It's a very pretty, feminine, elegant fragrance. Kind of reminds me of a sugary type of fragrance. It's sweet, but also fruity, but a little bit floral. It kind of, just makes a little bubble around you. It's not as, doesn't have as large of a presence. But when you spray this, people will smell it, and it just smells very beautiful, feminine, fruity, nice, sweet. It smells like a very sweet girl type of thing. So a sweet women fragrance. I don't know, whenever I smell this fragrance, I just feel I need to put on a dress. I just feel it's that feminine and that pretty, but it's definitely going to stand out. It's going to get you compliments. It's very beautiful. A lot of men will probably give you compliments with this one as well. But guys, yes, that is Her by Burberry. Okay, so the next one I'm going to talk about is literally no shock to this channel if you watch my channel, guys. This one is Delena Exclusive. So guys, this one to me is a year-round fragrance. I include this one in everything just because I feel it's so beautiful. It's just, it has the sweetness, it has the depth, it has the freshness, it has the the charm, the beauty, the lasting power, the sillage. it just has everything. Like this one, honestly, if I had one fragrance in my collection, oh, that's still so hard. But I feel like this one is such a adaptable fragrance for every season. I feel like, especially in the spring on a cooler day, it's still giving you that fresh floral type of feel, but also it's sweet. So it's not too hot. It's just perfect. This one just gives me it almost smells a little bit marshmallowy to me. Like this one, I know it doesn't have marshmallow in it, but this is how I would like kind of my marshmallow, or this is the type of smell that reminds me of marshmallow. Because I know there's some fragrances that say they have marshmallow in it, but that marshmallow is just not, I'm not getting that. This one gives me like a bit of a sweetness to it, but it's like perfect for spring on a cooler day, where it's not too hot. It's not like scorching hot or anything, but it's like maybe in the 60s, you know, you've got a little cool breeze, and it just gives you that perfect, like, this is just perfect. This one is going to be my collection forever because I just feel like it's so beautiful, and you're definitely going to stand out. You're going to get compliments. This one is a beast. This one is a beast. People are going to smell it. People are going to love it. So yes, this one is Delena Exclusive by Parfums de Marly. Okay guys, so in the same family, I am not gonna lie, so I have revisited this fragrance. I got this one first like a year ago. My husband bought it for me like a year ago. But this one has literally like caught my attention back, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been wearing it like for the last couple of days now. And it's bringing back what I smelt in the beginning. Guys, this one is, I don't have the full bottle, only the travel size, but this one is Delena by Parfums de Marly. So this one, guys, these are standout fragrances, okay? I understand that this is Delena show, but this one, Delena is like that fresh bomb. Like when I revisited Delena, the original is very fresh. Delena Exclusive is something that I would say is a bit on the sweeter side. Delena is fresh. Delena smells like, to me, like a very rich, smell good, very intense soap. Like, that's what it smells like to me. It smells like really out of the shower fresh, but not that light, airy out of the shower. Like you use a very strong soap. It's very just like potent. It's very like, but it's so fresh. It's like, it's so fresh. And guys, I have been loving Delena. I've been wearing it. I have this little travel size, so I just throw it in my purse. I've been wearing it like crazy, overspraying. But this one is a beast as well. You really don't need a lot of Delena, but people are gonna smell you. Men love this one as well. It's just very feminine. This one's very feminine as well. It's very feminine. It has that soft touch, but it's very bold. And like I said, that's the best way I can describe it, is like this rich soap. It's this rich soap. I know it has notes of like lychee, rhubarb in there. And I definitely get that lychee, so it's so apparent on my skin, that lychee, soury type of fruit, but like, it's not a bad sour. It's like a tart. It's a bit of a tart touch, so it makes it a bit different. But guys, this one, I honestly feel like, I don't know, I've just like re-fallen back in love with Delena since the first time. At first, it was like a bit like, for me, but now I've been wearing so many deep fragrances, and I've gotten more used to fragrances that I'm really feeling like I want to get a full bottle of the original Delena. I think I'm going to end up having like the whole Parfums de Marly collection, because I really feel like he highlights, like, I don't know, wait, who's the creator? I don't know, but they, like, that brand really highlights the type of fragrance that I'm interested in. It has a lot of fruity florals, but they're not boring fruity florals. Like, I like a fruity floral, but it has to be different. Like, it has to be different. It has to scream something different. And guys, this one does. Delena is still that girl. Like, it's still that girl. This one's so beautiful, so beautiful. Want to smell fresh going out, but like, yes, this is a rich soap, a rich, potent soap. Like, yes. Okay, guys, so that is Delena by Parfums de Marly. Okay guys, so really quickly before we continue with the video, I do want to ask you guys a super quick question. While I'm sipping on my tea, we do have a little bit of our yogi tea today, so this is the positive energy tea. Really been feeling like I need a lot of positive energy, so this is my drink today for the video. But I do want to ask you guys if you can leave below in the comments, if you're still here, please let me know your scent of the day, your spring scent of the day, to be specific. If you have a certain spring scent that you're wearing today, please drop it down in the comments. I'd love to check that out and let everyone know what you're wearing. Let's move on. Okay guys, so the next fragrance is the second to last fragrance, and I'm gonna go ahead and go with this one because this one is like that oldie but goodie. This one has been in my fragrance collection for a long time. This one was one of the first fragrances I ever got. I don't wear it as much anymore, but I do feel like it is a great springtime fragrance, and it's great for people that they want to stand out, but they're not loud people. Like they just want, they want you to smell them, but they still want to seem effortless. Like they don't want it to come across too in your face, but they still want to kind of have that stand out but effortless feel. Guys, this one is Chanel Chance Otondra. Yes, Chanel Chance Otondra. So this one has like notes of quince or quince, which you smell that fruit right at the top. And guys, this one, when I smelled this fragrance, this is the first time I got it in college. And I ended up going back and buying it just because this is my first like designer fragrance I ever bought, and I needed it back into my collection. And like I said, I don't wear it as much anymore. Obviously, I still have a major dent in it, but this one is very fresh to me. So this one is like a floral. It is quite floral. It is a bit of fruitiness to it. I believe it has grapefruit in it as well. So it gives that fruitiness to it, but it's like a bursty fruitiness. It's not like a strawberry or like a dense type of fruit that you can just smell in there, like Burberry Her type of thing. It's more like a zesty freshness. Yeah, that's the best way. So like if you think of like a grapefruit, like the way that you would open that grapefruit and kind of that smell that you would get from it, or that burst of just zestiness, that's what this gives me. That's the type of fruitiness it gives me. It's still dyed down with the floral, so the floral kind of balances it out. But it's just a very nice, everyday, fruity floral that is going to get noticed. So it still has a beautiful trail. I've gotten lots of compliments on this one before, even when I was in college. It was like, what are you wearing? You smell so good. It's just it's very effortless, but it's very out of the shower fresh every single day, but zesty, fruity, floral. So if you're that type of person that literally, like, you're literally just going for a walk, or you're literally just going to the store and you don't want something as bold as like a Delena or something like that, but you still want to stand out and you still want to smell nice and fresh and just floral and beautiful and spring appropriate, this one is a great option. I know a lot of girls that still love this fragrance to this day. I still think that this is probably one of my favorites from Chanel. This is how I felt when I was younger. This is how I felt. It's very feminine, floral, flirty, soft, like that type of thing. It's not doing too much, but it says a lot. So guys, this one is Chanel Chance Otondra. And then the last fragrance for this video, the last fragrance I have, this one is a newer one. I have not talked about this one on my channel yet, I don't believe. And I talked about it. Well, actually I did. I talked about it in a scent lookout video. So if you guys have not seen my scent lookout videos, please feel free to check those out. I do those. I'm starting back doing those every Tuesday. So basically it's just me talking about some of the new releases that I'm looking forward to trying. And that's just having kind of like that conversation down in the comments. Like, guys, like, have you tried these fragrances? Are you interested? So definitely go and check that out. But this fragrance I recently picked up. Guys, this one is Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid by Viktor Rolf. So I've tried the original Flower Bomb. It was good. It was okay. It was good. It was a nice fruity floral. It was a very mass appealing fragrance. I really liked the nectar, Flower Bomb nectar with the gunpowder note in that one. But I recently went to the store and tried this fragrance and I really like it. Okay, I really like this one. This one is like clearly fruity floral, but I'm gonna tell you what I get from this. I don't know what the fruit note is at the top of this. I don't know. Like I said, I'll drop the notes in the video. I don't know what that fruit is, but you can smell the fruit. The fruit is what I get right out the gate. It's very fruity. But then also there's some type of floral in there that's kind of giving me a little bit of a pepperiness. I don't know if it's just me or if anyone else senses that, if you smelled this, but I know that my nose has been picking up on like a little bit of peppery notes, but I get like this little bit of pepperiness from some of the floral notes in there, and I definitely get the fruit in the top. And while this isn't my favorite fragrance of this collection, I definitely have been wearing it and will be wearing it for spring, just because I feel like it has that perfect mix of fruit and floral. So it's like, it's not a game changer. It's not the most unique fragrance in the world. It's just a really beautiful fragrance and it's appealing. It's gonna be mass appealing. So I feel like when people smell this on you, they're just gonna like it because it's a fruity floral fragrance. You can smell the fruit in there. Just think about how that fruit and floral kind of floats through the springtime, the spring air. It's just easy to love. It's an easy fragrance to love. It's not, like I said, game changing or anything, but it's a very easy fragrance to love. It does project in the air. I haven't worn it enough. I just feel like, I've worn a lot, but I'll have to come back and revisit with like the staying power, because I really don't remember how long I had it on for, just because like I'll drop this thing in my purse and I'll just like spray all day. This just gives me springtime. It's just really pretty fragrance. It's very pretty. People are gonna smell you. They're gonna love it. So yes, guys, this is Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid by Viktor Rolf. Okay guys, so that is going to be the end of today's video. Please let me know down below, like I said in the middle of the video, what your spring fragrance of the day is. I would love to know, as well as subscribe before you leave. Also like my video. Please like, that does help me tremendously with the algorithm and everything like that, to get it out to more people. So I'd really appreciate that. Also feel free to leave me comments and critiques down below. I would love your critiques on what you guys want to see or what you think can be done better. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.